Hello and what is going on, guys? Tomcat here, and in today's video, we are back in Need for Speed talking about speed lists. Now, speed lists are a brand new addition as of today to the game, and if you've played any of the, maybe some of the previous iterations of Need for Speed, you'll know how speed lists work. But if you haven't, and if you have, even if you have, there are a couple of new additions here as to how they're actually presented. Now, don't mind that the fact that everybody else started out in Lambos and I'm in a Miata. It's just kind of the way this particular speed list went. Now, good grief, hitting the wall and everything. My. Now, the way a speed list is set up is it's a list of 5 events, and they're put together based on different categories. You could have a style speed lists, you can have speed lists, or you can have like a mixed kind of speed list, where basically the mixed ones, you'll have drift contests, you'll have circuit races, you'll have sprint races, you'll have toge races, you'll have pretty much whatever you want. Now, well, not really whatever you want, but whatever you can imagine, whatever you can think of, is generally going to be in one of the mixed speed lists. Now, we did some style ones, and we did some of the other types as well, and I gotta say, my personal favorites are the mixed events, because the mixed events really, well, for lack of a better explanation, mix things up in such a way that if you're, say, a drift driver, you might do really well in the drift events, but maybe you won't do so well in the circuit events, and that can really even the playing field out quite a bit, and it doesn't really leave you in a space of like, oh god, that guy is extremely good at drifting, he's just gonna win everything. Whereas, you know, in a mixed speed list, you're gonna have people that have to be good at both grip and drift, and have to really mix these styles together. Now, in the more grip-focused speed list we did, I'm running this Corvette Z06, and as you can see, we're already a little bit into the speed list. I mean, we're already a little bit into the speed list as of now, and the car's a little bit banged up already, but nonetheless, that's all right. Yes, don't matter about that. Now, because actually, that Evo you see in front of me, where I was racing GTA Wise Guy. And funny thing is, we actually went out later on that day in his actual Evo, which was an absolute blast. But the thing about speed lists, like I said, going back to speed lists, is it really makes you want to build a balanced car. Balanced cars are really important to speed lists if you plan on playing the type of speed lists that throw in a bunch of different events. Now, if you plan on playing, say, just the style speed lists or just the other type of speed lists, you're mainly going to be focusing more on that one type of car. Now, well, not really that one type of car, but that one type of setup. But like I said, personally, I prefer the all-around speed lists, which is why I like to build more balanced cars, and it was hilarious. Like, right when I ran into the side of the gas station right there at the end, dude, I was thinking, don't let him pass me. Don't let him pass me. I want a podium finish. Please get me a podium finish. And because some of the races, and I have to call out my buddy, Theo Black Panther, for, well, you guys might see it in some videos coming soon, but, I don't know what it was, but he was out for blood. He was after everybody. I don't know about after everybody. He claims he wasn't, but we'll see how it goes. Like I said, you might see that in some of the later on videos. We'll see. But, going back to the Miata now, back into the style speed lists, we're in a toge event now, and like I said, going up against, you know, Lambos, and, you know, stuff like Lamborghini Huracans. The Huracan is kind of a difficult thing to go up against in a Miata, just even depending on how your Miata is built, but this Miata was pretty built. It wasn't built, like, maxed out, but it was decent, and to be perfectly honest, I think it was doing alright. It was holding its own. It really was. I love this car. It was doing a really good job getting around these tight corners, and the only thing was, when I set it up, I forgot I had turned manual gears on, and when I left the starting line, I was like, why are we not going anywhere? And then I was like, oh, yeah, shifting. Shifting is important, which it is. I found out that was the case, but I think speed lists are going to be a huge, well, not going to be, they are a huge addition to the game, and they really add to the replay value, in my opinion, because I know that in previous Need for Speed games that had speed lists as an option, I was playing them, dude. I was playing them over and over and over and over. I was into that, and they are amazing still here, and I would really love to give a huge thanks to the guys over at Need for Speed for allowing me to play this game, you know, play these play these speed lists and give me some early access to it. And it was really, really cool getting to see all this stuff. And I just enjoy them, man. That the fun thing about speed lists is that you just keep going. You can just keep going. It's not like we just finished this race, now we got to find another group or another race or whatever. You get a group of friends, you get some speed lists going, and you will be playing the game for hours. Like, that's your evening right there. You're going to be doing speed lists. And, I mean, of course, they take about, I would say, maybe about 20 minutes, 25 on the longer end, and it's just a really great way to play the game. It really, not only is a good way to pass it, like, not only is a nice way, fun way to pass the time, but it's like I said, a fun way to get into the game. It makes you build cars differently, which is a really good thing because it's going to mix up the car building a little bit, or the car tuning, I should say. And it also kind of makes you hone in on a few different areas of your driving ability, because if you're just a grip driver, then you're going to have to brush up your drifting a little bit. But if you're a drifter and, you know, you can't really grip that well, you might have to brush up on the other one. So I feel like it's going to make the community a whole lot more well-rounded. And depending on which one you play, if you play the mixed speed lists, then yes. If you play the specific ones, maybe not so much. But there are a ton of videos coming very soon related to speed lists that I hope you guys are going to enjoy. And this was a little bit of a taster of what's coming on, and I am very excited to actually see how these move forward within the game. And the coolest part is this little ending cinematic, dude. I mean, the camera pulls back out from the group of cars, and it just looks epic. But, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know what that hella deep voice was, but it was there.